Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for October 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I use my Radley Valentine decks. I'm using my Archangel Power Tarot cards, main message. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel cards. I will then finish by pulling one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message, and it's usually best when I try not to understand it, so just let it come on out. A couple of things. We do have the new moon in Libra. I think it's at 7:05 on the 6th in the morning. That's Eastern Standard Time. So new moons, remember, full moons to new moon, and when it's waning, when it's getting smaller and smaller, that's when we release the things that, are holding us back and relinquish the things we don't want. The new moon is when we start to request. Okay. And then it goes from the new moon to the full moon. And during that time, we can put out more and more of our requests as it gets larger. Now, that's on the 6th. On the 7th, we have Venus leaving Scorpio and going into Sagittarius. So we should have a little bit more of an adventurous energy with our relationships. However, we will have 6 planets. The majority of them are in the air signs, which is really Libra and Aquarius. I don't think we have anything in Gemini per se, but we have 6 planets. So I think 5 of them are between, like I said, Aquarius and Libra. We know Mercury is retrograde into Libra, and then we now have that fire sign, the Sagittarius. Air signs and fire signs are considered the masculine energy, so they have a little bit more, they're a little bit more direct, and we do have, I think it's Jupiter. Jupiter I think is going direct maybe a little bit later. Well, no, I think Jupiter is direct, and I do think that Saturn is going direct too. We have to go back to my notes from Libra season. So we are going to have a little bit of a more confrontational energy as we go into, after the 6th. So after the 6th, that 7th, there can be a little bit more confrontation happening as we go into the weekend and as we continue down for the rest of October. Now, I am having many, 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 many people talking to me that, they're saying this energy is bizarre. People that normally don't get angry are getting angry. People that are very stoic are crying. This is very strong. But I told you this. I told you that Libra season was not going to be all, it wasn't going to be the balance that we thought it would be. What's happening with Libra season is, and again, Libra season being air, Libra being air would be considered more masculine. And remember, we all have that masculine, feminine sides of ourselves, but it's like taking those scales, and the scales have been stuck. And so Libra's just basically jumping on the one scale. I did do a short blog on my website, and I also put on a calendar for October of different types of Reiki thoughts. So you may want to do a little Reiki during October because, like I said, it's still going to be a little more intense than what we would like it to be. Okay, what we're comfortable with. And again, too, there was something going on since August into, I think, the end of October, too, with the planets. And we're entering into some interesting times. So let's go on. Memories of love. So we have a 6. Remember the numbers. This is my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. So remember, the 6 is the number of man. It's the energies we put into something. This is looking back. So kind of like this could be very nostalgic. And again, Mercury retrograde does bring those people back into our lives that may have left our lives. So it's a good time for that. It could also be looking back at life and just kind of saying, oh, where were those times? Where were those times? But let's see what we have here now. And see what other cards. I'm going to just do this for the general overview. Remember, anything reversed does have stronger energy. Oh, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. But let's share. Let's share. Share. Okay, let's see what we have here. Oh, well, this is lovely too. So now we have another 6. And this is all about victory and success. So whatever's happening, wherever we're going, remember, this is to bring us into a new and possibly better balance. So, so memories of love, we're looking back. There's a lot of nostalgia. Victory and success is talking about tooting your own horn, getting out there and and I think this has to do with those masculine energies, just pushing forward and knowing that things are going to be okay. Things are going to work out. Still might be a little bit hard, but things will be working out. So we have the 6s right now. Now we have another 6. Okay, so we have 666. Interesting stuff there. It is the number of man. And this talks about moving on, going from the darkness into the light. Interesting energies with all of this. Now, remember, take your numbers, put them in your search for your browser, 666 angel numbers. Let's see what pops up with this one. Number of man. A lot of this is our own energies working for us. Moving on, going from dark to light. Let's see where we're going. Okay, and now I'm starting my readings. Hello, my Geminis. How are you? Well, let's see what we have for you this week, okay? The energies are just very, very moving and powerful. Let's turn them into some really great stuff. Okay. Well, let's see what we have for you. Remember the reversed cards, strong stuff. Oh. And you have 3 that are reversed. What do we have for my Geminis now? Gemini. First card, the 4 of Ariel. Watch your money a little bit, okay? My Geminis, you're very, very, very generous in many, many ways. But, 4s bring about stability. 4s bring about leadership and organization. Ariel is our earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. A lot of solid energy, money energy, job, career. There is some reciprocity here. So I do see you possibly having to pay off debts or receiving money. So then I do feel like this money coming in, money going out, money coming in, money going out type of energy. I want you to watch it though, because sometimes when it's flipping like this, the money coming in, money going out, when it's flipping, we don't necessarily watch our receipts. We don't necessarily watch our just our debit card or however that goes. You may, so just be a little bit watchful of your money. And, the other thing, though, about Geminis is that when you need to, you can be excellent money managers. It's only when you're feeling, that, that very gregarious giving side. So this is one of these times, that I want you to be a really good money manager, because I want it to be that at the end of the week, you have more money that's come in, but then what has gone out, okay? So 4 of Ariel, when you give, you also receive, being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. Next card, Justice. So now we have a 4, we have an 8. 8, unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Justice can be part of the legal system, but I don't do legal, I don't give legal advice nor money advice, even though I did tell you to watch your money. Okay, but I don't, no investment, anything like that. Justice is, again, something that happens a lot of times, I feel, with Mercury retrograde. I believe that there is a lot of karmic justice, but at the same time, Libra season is also about justice. They're the scales of justice, weighing up. But again, right now, the scales have been going haywire. But a lot of times, I do think that if you have been, if there has been some sort of a wronging done to you, you may see some resolution to that. Okay, so again, too, you may not necessarily be with the person you thought it was, but it may be another type of divine type of justice. So, sometimes it's, and again, we'll go with money, though I don't like to do that so much, but sometimes, it's like, you might have trusted somebody with money and lost money, and then divine justice comes and you recoup it. You don't recoup it from the person or that other thing, but you recoup it in another way. So there could be a very strong balancing in your energies, especially around money this week. Let me know, my Geminis, let me know. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. And this is Archangel Raguel. Remember the archangels, they come to visit. Here we go, last card. 10 of Michael. So now we have a 4, 8, 10. 10s are transitioning. Michael is your energy. It's also Libra and Aquarius energy. Very, very thought-provoking, hearing news, making plans. In this card, though, if you've seen this card before, I love this card. Now, this is the 10 of Swords, where all those swords are in somebody's back, and it's like, this is done. Everything is done. But what I love about this card is that not only are things ended and you're about to go somewhere, you're actually going to be acknowledged for the work that you've done. Okay? So this is one of those times. Take a bow, my Geminis. Be acknowledged and enjoy it and get ready to move on. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. And I love that. So you actually have a 4, 8, 10. Sometimes you can reverse the number, so 0, 1, 8, 4. Let's see. Let's see what we have with my guardian angels for my Geminis. Here we go. Yeah, I love that for you. So something, but just watch your money. Again, too, watch the money. Just be not careful per se. Just watch it. Just watch it. But in other things, it looks like there is some very strong karmic energy being returned positively for you. Okay. The 2 of thought. Now, 2s, choices, coming together, crossroads, thought, again, air energy. So here we go. So this is basically saying you haven't really been, you've been thinking too much and you haven't really been acting. So your angels have noticed that you're not moving forward. You have multiple options that you're reviewing, and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your inner voice. Deep down, you do know what to do. So that's, that's a really interesting, that's saying, like, what is it, paralysis by analysis. It's just so much that you just, if I do this, if I do that, which way should I go? And it's really good advice. Ask your angels. Ask your higher power, whoever that is to you. Okay? Okay. Let's see what we have, what crystal, energy would be good for you this week. Let's see. Okay, everything's better when you sing, but I'm not going to sing. Okay, here we go. Reversed, golden or gold sheen obsidian. It's all about personal power, spiritual manifestation, especially with this new moon in Libra. Earth healing, new experiences. So it looks like justice is coming to call for my Geminis. I like that part. I do. Anyway. So my Geminis, it looks like justice is coming. Let me know. Give me some comments. I'd appreciate it. Also, too, remember those buttons. Like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell. Notifications. Let's get the views up. Okay. Most importantly, though, my Geminis, and as always, no matter what this old world throws at us, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.